Om Shanti. I create and stabilize the image of being humble and respectful. Very cool and calm nature. The thoughts which emerge are very constructive. Always built the bridges and use the words to comfort the hearts. The nature of humility. The feelings of pure love. Om Shanti.
हसरत है हमारी बाबा कर दो वो पूरी आके मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके
संगम युग समृद्ध युग है, सफलता का युग है, व्यर्थ का नहीं है। व्यर्थ के 63 जन्म समाप्त हुए। अब ये छोटा सा युग सफल करने का युग। अगर समय सफल करेंगे तो भविष्य में भी आधा कलम का पूरा समय राज अधिकारी बनेंगे। अगर कभी कभी बनेंगे, सफल करेंगे तो राज अधिकारी भी कभी कभी बनेंगे। समय सफल की प्रारंभ होती है। श्वास सफल कर रहे हो तो 21 जन्म में स्वस्थ रहेंगे। चलते चलते हार्ट फेल नहीं होगी। किसकी हार्ट रुक जाती, किसकी नलियां बंद हो जाती। वो ज्ञान के खजाने को भी सफल करो तो ज्ञान का अर्थ है समझ। वह इतने समझदार बन जाएंगे जो कोई मंत्रियों की जरूरत नहीं। आजकल तो देखो, शब्द लेते ही पहले मंत्रिमंडल बनाते। वहां साथी होंगे लेकिन मंत्री नहीं होंगे। रॉयल फैमिली हर एक दरबार में बैठने वाला ताजदारी होंगे। रॉयल फैमिली कम नहीं होगी। चाहे तख्त पर नहीं भी बैठे लेकिन मर्तबा एक ही जैसा होगा। इसलिए ये नहीं सोचो कि तख्त नशीन तो बहुत थोड़े बनेंगे, लेकिन आप लोग भी राज दरबार में राज अधिकारी के रूप में होंगे। आपके सिर पर भी ताज होगा, पूरा अधिकार होगा। क्या बनेंगे, नंबर 1 या नंबर 5? क्या बनेंगे, नंबर 1 बनेंगे या नंबर 1 बनेंगे? 1 बनेंगे, क्या बनेंगे? ये सामने आ गए, नंबर 1 या नंबर 5? नंबर 1 क्या करना पड़ेगा पता है? अच्छा, हिम्मत दिखाई, ये बहुत अच्छा। लेकिन 1 नंबर बनने के लिए पहले वेट करना पड़ेगा। कर रहे हैं ना? कर रहे, करेंगे नहीं कहना, कर रहे हैं। बाप दादा यही चाहते हैं कि जहाँ से आत हुई वहीं पार्थक्यता होनी है। रहमत है ना, ब्रह्मा बाप के देश के वासी हो तो देशवासियों से प्यार होता है।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. With the feeling of being an instrument and being humble, construct the new world. The way to attain blessings. Bab Dada is giving all the children special Srimad. Children, become humble. Humility is greatness. It is not bowing down, but it is in fact making God bow down to you. This is the way to attain blessings. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. And today is a real welcome here in Inspiration Hall in Peace Village. So we have many, many angels who have arrived in their sakar form. And of course, we have in subtle forms, many, many. So special welcome to everyone. Of course, whoever is in Zoom, for you also, special welcome. Today we are starting our retreat here in Peace Village. So welcome. So we'll start our series first. So with the feeling of being an instrument and being humble, construct the new world. Today's topic, the way to attain blessings. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Om Shanti. Is everyone okay? Yes? Everyone okay? Everyone? Yes? Very good. How many of you like to do homework? Not everyone. If you think of your school days, college days, how many of you were good in doing your homework? Because it's only when what we listen and we want to practice and make it as part of my attainment, then we could go deeper. Not only deeper, but one start feeling that, oh, Baba, whatever effort he is making on us, giving us homework, he's making us worthy. Real gold, diamond, like you really feel first he is removing whatever is negative, whatever is not good, but also then helping us to imbibe, to inculcate, and to become. So in our hearts, then our love for Baba increases. And when love increases, then remembrance of Baba is natural. Deeply, deeply, I every moment say, Baba, how much what Baba really wants to make us, you could feel that. And then, as I said, deep love, appreciation for Baba. Baba is making me this. And then, as Baba said today, confluence age is the age of success to become. It's the time also. In Iron Age, Kali Yuga, everything is going down, whether it's characters, whether it's life, or But at confluence stage, we are all ascending. Always remind yourself. Last 5 days we had children and a Vyakti Parivar. Were about 60 children. The 4-year-old, there were 3-4 of them, were very little. Most of them had been in a Vyakti Parivar for 3 years. So they knew their guardian angels or teachers. So they were always, so this little one always will say, it's confluence age, it's confluence, like walking around, she will remind everyone, it's a confluence. I don't know if she understands what is confluence age, but at least she keeps saying it. Sometimes in our intellect we know it's confluence age, but not necessarily. We are using that time of confluence age where God Himself is our teacher, our Sadguru, our guide, and sustaining us. I like yesterday when Baba said in Bhog message that there are 3 types of sustenance. One is of love, other is study, knowledge, and third is of blessings. So Baba is sustaining us with His love, and His love is like in Lokik parents, their love is they start thinking which is the school, which is the best college, where the child should go, which university. And Baba as our supreme parents, right? God as our supreme parents also created a university for us. These days we call centers and ashram, but in the beginning when I came in knowledge, godly university. This is godly university. It is for whole world. 4 generations used to study in the same morning class. Grandparents, parents, then another, so all 4, 5 generations listening to same class. You haven't seen that kind of university, have you? So deep, deep feelings of Baba as teacher. So what Baba is telling us for this month, to have a cool and calm nature, nirmal, and be humble, humility, namrata, and then be constructive, that is nirman, nirmal, nirman, and nirman. So we had been getting those avyakti signals from Madhuban, but for tomorrow, our homework is Baba is giving special Shrimat to all the children, that be humble while speaking. Be humble while speaking. Humility is greatness. These days is authority, power, but that's temporary greatness. But true greatness is humility. When you are humble doesn't mean you are subservient to someone or you bow to someone, no. Baba says that actually others will bow, respect you when you are humble. And when you are humble, you will also get blessings from others. So this humility of self-respect, say humility of self-respect, others will bow. A true server will not have any ego of the success of his service. Whatever service we do, we are successful in Baba's service, right? Baba's idea, Baba make me do, not I. Actually, as much success you get, you become humble. And you should also have a very cool and calm nature. And constantly be constructive. So today Baba is saying more about the words. Our Brahma Baba and Mama, but Mama to Brahma Baba. Right? Mama was so respectful and so humble. In Hindi, we have a saying, no? Like you say, yes, please, yes, sir. But in Hindi, we say, ji haan, haan ji. So that was Mama's way of replying to Baba, ji Baba. You have to, child, do this, yes, Baba. Baba talked about the steps. So one of the step was obedience, right? To say yes. So tomorrow we are in a big gathering. We have a good chance to have this etiquette, attitude of humility and appreciation of everyone's greatness. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Avyakti Parivar. So as we are here in Peace Village together, of course, we have many angels here, and we have Sister Shirin here also, and she will have some very nice questions for Didi. But before that, I would like to let all of you know that our very special angel who really wanted to be here in Avyakti Parivar retreat, so he flew in Baba's lap and he's with us now. So I had announced yesterday that our dear brother Jadhav Bhai, who was a little weak with his body, and now he has left his body and now he's in Baba's lap, and of course he is amongst us here in Avyakti Parivar. So in the end, when we do meditation, we'll send special our yad pyar and good wishes for the soul. And his funeral is on Tuesday. Viewing is in the evening from 6 to 9 on Monday. So that will be happening in Toronto. And now we will do some question answer, and then we will move forward with the program. And we have a full day program tomorrow in Avyakti Parivar retreat. So I would like to go through the schedule also, but after question answer. So I would like to invite our dear angel sister, Sister Shireen. Shanti.
Shirin, just show your face then. You had been seeing Shirin on Zoom, but today you can see her. Give a big hand to her.
Om Shanti Didi. Welcome everyone. It's wonderful, wonderful to see all of you. Not as a box, but in person. So Didi, I liked yesterday's Bhog message that you mentioned again about this drishti of love, love-filled drishti. And I was looking at you and how much love-filled drishti you have for everyone. And so it's worth it to be here just to get your drishti, I think, right? Everyone agrees? So thank you, thank you, thank you. One of the things that you said today, and we've been revising, a few of us, the 4 steps that Baba spoke about in the last 2 Avyakt Murlis. And you were saying that Mama always said, Haji, Haji, Ji Ha, to Baba. So it seems easier if it is Brahma Baba and then you say Haji. But when do you say Haji? To who do you say Haji? When do you say Haji? And when do you not say Haji? Like, let's say if someone is like your timetable is getting affected and someone's asking you to do service, would you still say Haji?
See, one is to reject something, in the sense of like you don't want to do it. I think we have to be honest. It's not that when you're saying Hanji, you are in a blind faith kind of thing. As I remember that few times Dadi Janki will ask me and some of us to do something and we found that it's not practical. So we won't say no, but okay, let's see how it works out. And Dadi will next day call us and say, it's all right, I will manage. Like she herself will come forward and tell us, no, if you can't do it, I understand, So I think it's only you can say yes to where there is understanding and respect also.
You have to coach us on how to say no then. So how did you say how did you respond to Dadi when you couldn't do something? How did you do this?
I remember one time I asked Dadi Janki that Peace Village is a big place, right? So whenever in the beginning I will come, there is always some requirement, right? In the sense of, even now we are putting something, we have to bring the stuff from basement to kitchen, up and down, whole day, so much cooking. So we thought we should put, what they call it, to take it up. Huh? Yeah, huh?
Conveyor belt.
Yeah. So I'm just saying it. So I told Dadi Janki, I said, I don't know. How do I manage? Especially in the beginning. Never say no to anything. You say yes, it will happen at the right time. And I learned so much from there that anyone who come with any request, we say, no, it can't happen. No, they get disheartened a little bit. We say, yes, sure, why not? And then say, it will happen at the right time. So no, saying no has some kind of very negative, So same could be for the task, I think.
Thank you.
Like, for me, my visit to Peace Village sometimes is so often, or so I don't say no, but I just say, doesn't seem very practical, and they realize, they say, okay, that's fine. So it's like you are not saying no, but then again, there are certain practical reasons to.
Didi, when you were talking about Mama and even Brahma Baba, they had so much faith. They had 100% faith. So how do we go from where we are to 100% faith right away? Can we do it right away? Like 100% faith? Like Mama said Haji because she had total faith. Baba said one time you are Radhe and she had total faith. Baba said do this, she had total faith and did it. Even Brahma Baba, he said Haji to Shiv Baba because of his faith.
What I find that we have faith, but apply faith. And more you apply faith, it increases fast. That means there is something I know it's difficult, let me have faith and do it. So the power of faith is working and your faith is increasing. So as much you apply faith, you will see the attainment, you will see the powers, and then automatically your faith increases. Faith doesn't increase only in awareness. Faith doesn't just increase by, but apply faith. And as much you apply it, I'm sure that it keeps increasing.
When you came to Baba, you must have had a lot of faith, right? So give us some time when you had to really apply faith.
Every step you have to apply faith, because
Even for Peace Village, right? Didi, even for Peace Village, you had to have faith.
I always believe anything, let's say, there is a place, house, or any property like you want to get for Baba, and you don't get it. I don't have any thought ever. I always say immediately that if it belongs to Baba, it will come. If it is not, it won't come. So it's okay. So it's like when you have faith, then you don't get concerned. Some start having tears, some start kind of becoming sad. But you say, well, if really it is Baba's. Same happened with Peace Village. There was an auction and we lost because someone bet 100,000 more. It's first time actually I had seen an auction. So some were saying, but we lost it. I said, it's all right. Because anyway, I was thinking it's so big. And we haven't done such big kind of centers. So at that time, retreat places were not common. Now in India, every place they have retreat places. And after about a month, then the owner called. That other party couldn't get it. So you have now. So I always feel that I have done with so many things. I just say, if it's Baba's, if Baba wants it, it will happen. If not, in a way it is good, no? Because there are some souls, they push for things. And then later on, they immediately say, oh, it was my desire to get it. It didn't work. They have a lot of difficulties. So when your own desire get mixed with anything, but if you have faith that it's Baba's service, then someone said it's easy to buy elephant than to feed elephant. So I said, nor I have bought elephant, nor I am going to feed. If God bought an elephant, He has to feed it. And I always keep saying it, it's not mine, it's not ours, it's Baba's, no? And then from there, the faith also grows. So many things every step in life.
So, are you saying that faith is gradual? I can't have 100% faith right away. I would have to keep putting into practice and increasing it.
I think one is faith in the intellect, other is your trust from your heart. And for me, even before coming to Gyan, because I always believed in God, so trusting in God is very royal and very good, And that comes with experimenting, like when you use the faith and things happen, then you trust, Like this Avyakti Parivar, until now I don't understand. I said we just started something to have evening chit chat when Dadi Janki's left body. But then how it will become Avyakti Parivar and continue consistently is Baba now. So there are certain things which are very evident, but Baba's power, Baba's whatever he does is so incognito also.
Again, from the 4 steps, one of the things that Baba said was about becoming an embodiment of solutions, especially for the family, and not to have excuses. So my first question, I have several questions about that. My first question is, how are we giving excuses instead of finding a solution? How am I giving an excuse? Sometimes we are giving excuses and we don't even know we are giving an excuse.
Yeah, I couldn't give excuse for so many years. No, I think that it's a habit now. Any little thing, I'm not feeling well. Actually, it is more internal, like you don't want to do, you're not comfortable, you're not confident, then you make an excuse and you say it. And Dadi Janki always used to say, one is telling lie, other is making excuse. So it becomes habit. I remember that always think that today the excuse you're giving, if that becomes reality, your own thoughts become like, obstacle for you. So we have to be very careful when we are making excuse, because today's excuse, tomorrow it could be real.
Right.
So we have
That's
to
very
be
deep. Yes.
not have weak thoughts, Keep courage and Baba helps and you will get to do it. Right? But you could say no instead of making excuse. You could just say...
Just be honest and say,
yeah,
I'm not going to do it.
That is better, right?
It's better than giving an excuse. Okay. That's interesting, Didi. Sometimes I feel the excuse, let's say in personal effort, right? It's not in service. In personal effort, I'm giving an excuse and I don't know I'm giving an excuse. And so how would I recognize I'm giving an excuse?
There is one is excuse, other is reason, right? I couldn't do it because of this. Might not be excuse, might be a reason. But how do I solve that reason instead of...
Right.
Every time just you put reason first. I called someone and I said, I really need help. I need something before 11. And so there are certain people, they start explaining why they cannot do it. And, but then there is no one around, there is no transport, there is... So I said, I didn't call to hear all that. I thought I'm calling so that you can... It made little difference next time when I called. Yes, we can do it. And immediately someone came, someone bought. We had to send somewhere something, and I wanted it. So as soon as that sister realized that why I create all these reasons, let me trust and say yes. And she said, automatically the person came, driver came. We have to make things happen.
Right.
Every time we can't sit back and say it won't work. No, because that's the positive thinking, or our power should be, let things work out, Not every time sit back and say, no, we can't do it.
Right. So, you know, in the Mouli, Baba was saying that Brahma Baba was always the embodiment of solutions, and that's why he claimed number one. Do you have any stories for us of how he was the embodiment of solutions?
First thing, he never saw anything as a problem. That is one thing. When Baba's 20 children come to Baba and say, Baba, we want to leave and want to go explore in the world. And Baba was watching their activities, their behavior. So Baba said, okay, when you want to go, what you want. And I was telling someone that, you know, anyone who leaves so respectfully, Baba said, okay. And he didn't take any sorrow. Right. But it could have been seen as a big problem, right?
Right.
Today, like even 1 or 2 person does certain things, we see it as problem. What I find that in our intellect, somewhere problem has taken a lot of space. So there is no space left to find solution. So whenever I hear problem, I don't keep it in mind and intellect. I know that it is there, but I want mind and intellect to be with Baba, to be positive, send good vibrations, instead of allowing, you know, that problem to be intellect. Because then you can't remember Baba. Anytime you remember, that problem comes. And I immediately say to Baba, you are the boss, this is drama, and we are the actors. And so it's like you stay with Baba.
Right.
That's the solution first. First is not to think of problems. We have to find solution, but not through reaction, you know.
Right.
Because sometimes when we react, then we complicate things also. So I immediately say, okay, let's see how drama unfolds, and then what steps we need to take, we will take.
It's interesting, Didi, what you're saying about, especially the example you gave, that when people left, Baba never really took sorrow from it. And how, you know, so many times when we have to be so careful with our attachments and things like that, and really find solutions, you know, like you were saying, that if there's no space for a solution in your head, in your mind, then there's no solution. If you make space for it, then there is a solution. But that was very interesting about Baba never took sorrow. One of the things that Baba was saying in the first of the 2 Murlis, was he was saying that if Baba, is there a situation which you just referred to, or it could be it could be a problem, is if there is a situation in your mind, then there's no space for Baba. And so how sometimes we are thinking about situations and we don't even know we are thinking about them. So how do we recognize that we are not making space for Baba?
No, Baba said no recently, either situation will be in your intellect or Baba. So we know that I am not able to remember Baba. That means the situation has really gone deep in the mind. Could be the fear, could be, whatever is the situation is real. It's not real. But also if we believe that finally the victory is with us, you know. Baba is always remember victory is with him. So whatever he saw happening, he still remained very cheerful. Whether it was picketing happening or he was defamed, whatever was happening, he knew that this is temporary. Victory is with the truth, victory is with Baba. So we all should also remember that many kinds of waves come, could be because of our lack of what we had to do, things appear. But then also have faith that they will be corrected,
Right. But also, Didi, by just when you were saying that victory is with Baba, that it doesn't matter what physically is happening, I am victorious if I'm with Baba. That's victory. There's no other victory. The victory is I'm with Baba.
Baba will do some magic.
Right. One last, and then one last. So Baba was saying about detached observer. In one of the steps, he was talking about a detached observer. I want you to walk us through how you see everything as a detached observer.
Something had to happen, it happened. Now, why it happened shouldn't have happened. So you are not detached observer. No? I always say something happened now. Let's see what is next, because we keep thinking of what's happening, why happened this, that. But I immediately say, you're not observing, we are taking in, absorbing. And then it becomes very difficult because again you have taken situation in. So it takes time to sort out inner self first. Why this is happening to me. And then when you find out, and then you start seeing situation where internally you know what are different methods you can use. So your own very beautiful, clear vision comes in front of you.
So, Didi, you could say, like, based on what you're saying, is detached observer means you're not absorbing anything that is going on, one. Two is you're watching and you're thinking, okay, let's see, we'll watch what's next is going to happen. You don't have opinions, it should go this way or that way. You just keep watching. And so this whole thing about that this is like a drama. There's a drama and let's watch what's going to happen next.
And everything is not in our control too, right?
Right.
I always feel that Baba, the nature, all the souls, everyone play their role. And they will play and things have to work out.
Right. The most important, nothing is in our control. Right. Thank you, Didi. Thank you so much.
Oh, shit.
Om Shanti. So before we move forward with our program, I would like to go through tomorrow's schedule. So tomorrow is Saturday and Avyakti Parivar will be connecting with the retreat Avyakti Parivar in Peace Village. So tomorrow Saturday, Amrit Vela, so we'll be doing from Peace Village 3:30 to 4:45 a.m. And then meditation will start at 6 a.m. followed by Sakar Mouli in Hindi and English. So in Avyakti Parivar Zoom, we will have breakout room for one Mouli and one Mouli will be in main room. So please make a note for this. All those who are connecting through Zoom, there will be two Murlis, Hindi and English. One will be in main room and one will be in the breakout room. And here in Peace Village, so we will have Murli in Inspiration Hall and Murli in classroom. So we have actually morning 6 to 6:30 Tai Chi program. If anybody would like to join that, it will be outside on the porch or in the lawn if its weather is good. If it's optional, whoever would like to join that. And then here in Zoom, we have Avyakti Children class from 1:30 to 3 p.m. and Avyakti Youth class from 3 to 4 p.m. But tomorrow's very highlighted program we have in Peace Village in the retreat is 10 to 12 p.m., which is experience being in subtle regions. So Avyakti Parivar Zoom will be on together with the retreat. And evening 6 p.m. meditation will start, followed by Hindi series, meditation commentary by Didi, English series, and Avyakti journey chit chat with Didi and Brother Eric. So this will be together with retreat and as well as on Avyakti Parivar Zoom. So this is the program for tomorrow. And we have a couple of more announcements, and also there is few things which we would like to share. So please be with us. We are not done yet, but let's do our Awake Mouli revision first. So welcome to Awake the Journey. Awake Mouli is from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
Avyakt Murli, 18th of March, 1971. In order to become victorious, the powers to accumulate and to overcome are necessary. It is good to hear the music and secrets of knowledge. But what do you have to do now? You have to become Rasyukt, one who understands the secrets of everything. You have good yoga, but you now have to become Yogyukt. You have the desire to become free from all bondages. But first of all, you have to break the bondage of body consciousness. Then you will automatically become free from all bondages. Do you understand? Now you have to try this. You have to become images of the proof and also become worthy. Have you become powerful and prosperous? Each of you has made a promise to yourself. You will definitely accumulate power to fulfill the promise you have made. No matter how much you have to tolerate or how much opposition you have to face, you definitely have to fulfill your promise. Have you made such a promise? Even if the souls of the entire world collectively try to make you break your promise, you must not go back on your promise, but you will face them, become complete, and definitely show them. There is the memorial created of those who made such a promise, Achalgar. So constantly remember that as is our memorial, so we have to become. This is easy, is it not? By remembering the physical symbols, you will remember the intoxication and your target. You must definitely consider yourselves to be special souls, selected out of the entire world. To the extent that a soul is special, accordingly, there is specialty in each action of that soul. You are special souls, are you not? You are no less. All Madhuban residents have to show themselves to practically be special souls and glorify the name of this group. You have to keep the aim of talking about it less, but demonstrate by putting it into practice. People will see this specialty in this group.
When you go onto the stage, play such a part that everyone says, once more, encore. Do you understand? Your instrument teacher should invite your group again and again. And the groups have to be examples to show everyone. When someone performs good actions, that soul is remembered again and again. So this group should also show such wonders. Acha. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti, everyone, and welcome. I hope you all like our beautiful subtle region here. And welcome to Zoom to Room in Avekti Parivar. And of course, the whole Avekti Parivar is all because of Bab Dada, right? So let's together welcome our dearest Bab Dada to our this beautiful retreat beginning. So let's remember for a minute and invoke him. He's with us, but still, special welcome to him from all of us. And next is, of course, our all ancestor souls, and especially to our beloved Dadi Janki ji. She is the one who became instrument to start Avekti Parivar. So, of course, from our heart, we thank all our ancestor souls and welcome them. And of course, our real angel here, our Mohini Didi. So, all together, can you all, let's together welcome Didi. And of course, without the family, nothing, right? So each one of you, the whole family, family of Avekti Parivar, from our heart, all these guardian angels, we are welcoming you, each one of you, from our heart, and I'm sure each one of you will have a wonderful time here this weekend in Avekti Parivar retreat. Thank you. And now I would like to invite our special guest for this retreat, Sister Judy, Sister Shirin, and Sister Brother Eric, and Sister Gayatri. Could you please come? These are our special angels who welcome, welcome, welcome. No, you can stand here. You all come this side. There are many, many souls actually who are instrument behind the scene in Avekti Parivar. But today, these four angels who had been very much on regular base, you know, giving their finger of cooperation and I'm sure many of you are familiar with them because they are on and off on Avyakti Parivar many times. So they are here for this retreat. And just to let you all know that 4 of them will be around all the time for next 2 days. So any one of you would like to talk to them or spend a few minutes with them discussing about something, please, you are welcome to talk to them. You can take time from them and they will be available for all of us. Okay, so let's welcome all together. Thank you very much. And of course, we can never forget our host, and that is Peace Village Nivasis. And I'm not sure how many Peace Village Nivasis are here. They are busy behind the curtain, but whoever are here, please, I would like to invite you all. Could you please, all Peace Village Nivasis, some are here, some are maybe behind the curtain somewhere, but they are the one who are day and night serving incognito way and taking care of this beautiful Baba's place, Mini Madhuban, so that we are able to come here and enjoy our time in Peace Village, right? Having beautiful experiences here. So I really want to welcome them, thank you them, and yeah, you can. And not only that, but all Peace Village Nivasis from all our guardian angels and Avyakti Parivar, we really want to invite each one of you to be part of this retreat. I know you all are very busy, but it would be wonderful that if you can be part of the whole retreat, that would be a great fortune for us. Thank you so much for being what you are. Thank you so much. And of course, all of you who are listening on Zoom, to all of you also, because of any reason you couldn't make it here physically, so each one of you are also invited with your name, special invitation. Please be with us in your subtle form, and we will have really good time together in Sakar, in subtle form, in Avyakti Parivar, in this Avyakti Parivar retreat. Thank you so much, and I would like to hand over my mic to Sister Judy, who will. Before she take over, I would like to let you all know. Did you all get the little AP button badge? Did you like it? Yes. We would like to show it to Avyakti Parivar also. Yeah. So here they have little yellow one, and then they have little name tag as well. I don't think so they will be able to see in this big camera, but it's a very neat little tiny AP button patch. So we are sending you, please catch wherever you are. But if you have not received, please let us know. All these guardian angels are here to help you all anytime. And also you have received the journal and pen and your name tag. If you haven't received, please let us know. And one more thing is passport. I'm sure it's new to you. I'm sure you have your original passport, right? Right? But this is another passport. This passport is to enter the subtle region. Okay. So please be careful, because we cannot lose this passport, right? And not only that, but this passport you have to carry all the time. And whenever you enter here in Inspiration Hall for your sessions, each time if you are punctual, you will get a star in your passports, right? So please collect as many stars you can, and there will be a surprise gift for you in the end with your passport. And believe me, you will never forget that gift. So please make sure during the whole retreat, you get as many stars as many you can in your passport, including all of us. Right? So you'll find 2 guardian angels all the time at the entrance whenever session begins. So please bring your passport and get your stars. One more thing, as I was announcing for tomorrow's program, we'll be having very special time during 10 to 12 in between. So I request all of you, if you can finish your task, your karma yoga beforehand, and help others also, so they can also finish together and we all can be together, right? Thank you. Now further announcements from Sister Judy.
Om Shanti. I'm just smiling because I think Sister Bhumi is such an incredible motivator. And she does everything with a lot of love. So I think she really deserves such a wave of appreciation. Talk about tireless. So thank you. So it's so lovely to see you. When I stand here, it's a wonderful scene in the drama because I can see that you have double fortune, because you can see the beautiful family in the subtle form, but now you can also see this. So it's double fortune. And the theme here is out of the Zoom into the room. So we can all try this, shall we? So out of the Zoom into the room. And it's such a wonder to see everyone. We're going to play a little game, and everyone can play. Whether you're online or in person, everyone can play. So you can see where everyone is zooming from. How does that sound? So the way the game starts, you know I like exercise. So the way the game starts is you all have to stand up. Whether you're online or in person, you all have to, while you're standing, you can stretch. Angelic stretch, sparkle. I'm watching those online as well. The idea is not to sit and listen. There we go. All right. Oh, you look so beautiful. Okay, you can stop sparkling for the moment. So for those of you, you have to keep standing until the moment comes to sit down in an angelic way. Is that okay? All right. So for those of you who are, so we can see where you're zooming from, for those of you who are from Peace Village, you can now sit down. Only those from Peace Village. Have a seat. Very good. So everyone else is from outside of Peace Village. Okay. Those of you who are from the state of New York, you can now sit down. Only those from New York. So everyone, look around. Everyone else is from outside of New York State. All right, those who are from the USA, you can now sit down. So this is when it starts to get exciting. So those who are still standing have come from outside of the USA. A wave of congratulations, appreciation for those who have come from outside USA. Those who are from North America, so Canada, USA, Mexico, those from North America, you can now sit down. All right, so those left standing are from outside. This is getting really powerful. Outside of North America. Those who are from, let's say, South America, you can sit down. If you're from the Caribbean, stay standing. Those from South America can sit down. So those left standing, you are at least from the Caribbean and beyond. Is that correct? All right, so I think they deserve a big hand. That's a far distance to zoom in. And we'll get to hear eventually from where you're all from. Those, yes. Yes, I'm getting there. Those from the Caribbean can now sit down. And so what's going to be remaining is outside of this region, yes? You are outside of North, South America, Central America. is sitting as well, and the Caribbean. You're outside. So this is outside of our region. That's huge. All right. So those who are from, I don't know, Europe, you can sit down. All right. Those who are from the Middle East, you can sit down. This is deduction here. Those who are from Russia, you can sit down. They're still standing. Those from Africa, you can sit down. Yeah. Oh, we've got, from Africa. Wow, we have South Africa. We have people standing. India. Oh, those from India. Bharat, you can sit down. Oh, amazing. So we'll get to hear where everyone's from. But it's a really, really beautiful scene in the drama to see all of you in person. Look around, because you've been seeing these people online for some, for some of you for 3 years. So very powerful. And it's beautiful to see those online as well. You are here with us in our heart. So quickly going through the program, which I had, here we go. All right, so tomorrow, everything is going to be on the white erase board outside the hall, but there's also a QR code so that you can scan that, and that will be updated. So you can check that as well. But we're going to have Amrit Vela together. There is movement tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock. Let's meet out here on the porch and see how the weather is. And then we have 6:30 meditation, 7 o'clock Mouli, and then the morning will proceed from there. We'll have more announcements at that time. So that's just to get through the first part of the day. We're good? All right, so I just need a little direction. Are we going to do introductions now or wait? Now? Everyone online as well? All right, so the idea was to very quickly do a sweep of the room, have you take the mic, stand, face everyone so they can see you, and very essentially, if you can give your name and where you're from. So for example, Judy, Calgary. Is this good? And then fly to the next one. Are we ready?
बगिया में कभी कुटिया